Hey, good afternoon. Wanted to shoot a quick video just to answer some questions that I've been getting from people lately. A lot of times, lately people have been asking me questions about how do I improve my landing pages? How do I get a better conversion rate so that I'm generating more leads from them? And so, what I'm going to share with you today, I'm going to share with you 4 quick strategies that will help you improve your conversion rate on your landing pages. Now, just so we're on the same page, let me talk about a landing page and what makes a landing page different than a website. So a landing page, it has the sole purpose of generating a lead. So a landing page is a one-page website and it has no navigation. It doesn't have an about us page, a contact us page. The lead page really has one function. That landing page only does one thing, which is to capture a lead. So when people get there, they either input their contact information or they simply just hit the X and click away and go to somewhere else. So that is why we want to set this up, because one of the challenges or problems that a lot of people have is they'll put different buttons and different navigation on that page, and it's just hurting their conversion rate. So you want to make sure that on your landing page that's all it is it's your offer, it's your opt-in form, and that's it. You don't want to have other stuff on there because it's just going to hurt your conversion rate. So that was just a freebie. Let's talk about the 4 things you can do on the page itself that's going to help you get better conversion rates. So number 1, the first thing that you can do is you want to have a very powerful headline that's going to capture their attention. The objective of the headline is nothing more than to get their attention. And the fastest way that I can teach you to get their attention is to focus on a problem or a challenge or a struggle that they're having and make it real, make it tangible, right? The more you're pushing on a pain point, the more of a reason they have to keep going through that message. So the first thing we want to do on the page using the headline is to get their attention very quickly. The second thing that you can do to improve your conversion rates is right underneath that, you want to have a subheadline. And with the subheadline, what we want to do is let them know that you have solved that problem, that you have some kind of a solution or something that's going to help them get over that hump or get them over that challenge. And so we use the subheadline for that purpose. The third thing we want to do on the landing page is we want to have some information about what they're going to get out of whatever it is that you're offering. So if you're offering like a free report or a free video, maybe a checklist or something like that, we want to let them know what they're going to get out of that specific report. And so, sometimes people will do it with bullet points. They'll put bullet points about what's going to be in there. Or sometimes they'll use a short video to introduce the free whatever it is. One of the big challenges people have, and it's one of the big mistakes I see, especially real estate agents make with that video, is in the video, they want to talk about how awesome they are, right? So they want to talk about how long they've been in the business and how many transactions they've done and how much money they've made and basically just how awesome they are. When the simple truth is, nobody cares, right? What you really want to make that video about is you want to be talking about how awesome that free whatever it is that you're giving them is, right? You want to show them how much value you're getting. And for it's kind of strange, but what I've noticed from my experience is you have to sell the free stuff even more than something that people would pay for. So a lot of times people say, well, I just created this free report or checklist or whatever, and so people are going to want it because it's really good. Well, they don't know that they want it yet. And that's why you've got to make these bullets, this education, really compelling about what that report is. This is not the time to talk about you or how awesome you are. That'll come later. This is about what they would get out of downloading that report, watching that video, whatever it is that you're giving them. So that's the third step. And then the fourth and final thing that you can do to improve your conversion rates on your page is make sure you have a very clear offer, right? So whatever it is that you're offering, you want to make sure that it's very clear. So a couple things with that. Number 1, if it's a free report, let them know the title of the report. If it's a video, again, make sure they know it's a video and make sure it's clear what they're going to get out of the video. With your button where they would normally hit submit or subscribe, you want to change the text of that button. There's lots of tests that have shown that if you leave it at submit or subscribe, which is the default for most of them, it actually hurts your conversion rate. So you want to make it some kind of action. So if you're offering a free report, let's say you're offering a free report on how to buy a home without a down payment, right? That's one I talk about frequently. So you would probably on the button put something like, show me how to buy a home, nothing down, or something like that. You might want to shorten it a little bit so it fits within the button, but you get the concept, right? You want to make it along the lines of the action that you're asking them to take. Give me the free report. Even that is better than subscribe or submit. So those are some really quick tips and strategies that you can be using to improve the conversion of your landing pages. I'm a huge fan of landing pages. It's one of the main strategies I teach my agents that they can be using to capture information, to generate more business, to grow their email list so that they have a constant source of prospects to be working with. It's a very powerful strategy. So those are my 4 fast best tips to improve conversion rates on your landing page. Best of luck. Let me know how it's going. As always, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment below about what you've learned, how this is working for you. Also, there's some great stuff in the description of this video, so check that out as well. Thanks, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a great one. See ya.